Hi traders, this is Forex Nelson and I'm back again today with another 6 trades, as you can see down here at the bottom. Today I decided to do just futures, commodities, as you can see down here, and I took all the trades around 6:24 and I closed them all out at 6:35. So roughly 11 minutes today. In, out, and I am done trading for the day. Love trading this way. And I teach actually how to do this. It's quite simple, quite easy. And if you're interested in making a lot of pips, a lot of ticks, a lot of money, well, this is the way that you have to do it. Now at 11 minutes later, when I close out the trade at exactly the same time, 6:35, I use my close all script. This close all you got to do is put the smiley face on, make sure this auto trading's on, same thing. Once you do that, all you got to do is click OK, and everything in the trade terminal shuts down automatically. All your orders, market orders, pending orders, everything. And by the way, if you want to get your hands on this close all script for free, all you got to do is send me an email with your name and email address. I'll put you on my email mailing list for a free weekly trading tips, and just ask for the close all script and I'll give it to you for free. Imagine if I had to do one of these at a time. Take me much longer than one click of the mouse. Now at 6 o'clock in the morning, I'm in front of the computer drilling down the lights and producing my daily trade plan. And here it is here. Here's my daily trade plan for March the 14th, 22. I could have done a lot more trades. Even got some preferred, another one up here I could have done. Anyhow, and remember, before you do take the trade, make sure you get in at the beginning of the cycle. And that my TZ indicator is perfect for showing you the beginning of the cycles. It really helps to find the beginning of these up and down cycles within the market. Great for traders who love to scalp the markets on the 5-minute time frame. You can easily trade all 3 trading sessions 24 hours a day. And I call that the flow of the market. So, here we go. I'd like to point out that if you are not putting together a plan like this, this is a main reason why you are failing. If you don't have a plan, how can you trade successfully? It doesn't have to be exactly looking like this, but the better it looks, the more clear it is. And what I do is it takes me about 45 minutes, maybe an hour. It just depends on as I'm analyzing the charts. But once I realize if I should be buying or selling, well, then I just pop it in here, look for bullish or bearish, and I could have done a lot more trades. At least 8 out of 10 of these are good, which means, you know, if you get in at the beginning of the cycle, you're going to get a lot of pips. Keep in mind that if you're not doing this, and if you want to get your hands on it, all you got to do is get in contact with me. Keep in mind I do charge $100 a month for it. So here we go. Let's look at the trades. Now on this silver, this was my only losing trade. And this is what everybody tells you from day one. You're going to have losers, but the catch is keep your losers as small as possible and make sure your winners are outproducing your losers. So now on this silver trade, took the trade. Let's see where I got in at. Here it is here. I'm going to go down to the 5 minutes. I think I'm going to have to go down to the 5 minutes on most of these because I was only in the trade for 11 minutes. Here we go. Now if I would have just exercised patience at this point over here, I would have been making a lot more than $3,000. Okay, I did take the trade here, and it could have right on the signal to sell, and it could have easily gone down, but I decided to do one more cycle. That's the way trading goes, so you have to realize that. Now I ended up losing. I kept it relatively small. Looks like 6 pips. It has to be 6 because each pip is worth $50. 6 times 50 times 10 lots. That's why you see, and it is a negative, so I've lost 6 pips and I lost $3,000. Now I knew it was going to go down according to my daily trade plan, and it did go down. Let's see how many pips it did go eventually. 16. So if I would have got those 16, that would have been, I think plus 5 times, it'd be about $8,000. Anyhow, can't win them all. Next one is gold. Let's see where I got in at gold. I knew I wanted to be selling. By the way, I sold all these instruments. See how the market moves? Down, then up, then down. Well, I caught this cycle on the right side. Let's see, gold, 25. At $10 a pip, it's just a shy. It'll actually be 24.2. So anyhow, we'll just give it 24, close enough. And 24 pips paid out $2,420. Okay, let's run a check on oil. Here we go, oil. This one pays $10 a pip. So let's see where I got in at. Remember, I was only in the trade for 11 minutes, and I'm glad I got out, because just as easy as I made money, I could have lost money. And if I hung around long enough, according to the higher time frames, I would have been making a lot more. To that point there, it's 30, let's see, what should that be? $10, that should be 36. It's hard to get it right on. There it is, 36. And if you see down at the bottom, times $10 times 10 lots, that paid out $3,600. If I was in the trade right now, 183, that would be about $18,000. So just as easy as you can make a real lot, you can lose a real lot. So you have to be careful. Okay, let's move on to the Russell. Russell pays $10 a pip. Let's see where I got in at. First of all, this one here didn't jump up and down as much, made a move sideways and another move. Could have grabbed a lot more, but in real time I was just aiming for 200 pips, and I got a lot more than 200 pips. And this should be 63. Very hard to get it right on, but anyhow, 62.9. But it truly is 63 times 10 times 10 lots, paid out $6,300. Moving on to the S&P 500. Here we go. S&P 500. Now on this one, see where I got in at? Another good entry. Plus paying $5. I got out at this point. Approximately. Should be 14 and change. That's what it should. 5 times 15 would be 75. Well, let's just round it out at 14 and not going to bother with the change. So 14 times 5 times 10 lots paid out $7,000. Now in this S&P 500, I did say 14, but that's 14 points. 14.2, something like that. So in ticks or pips, whatever you want to call it, that's truly 142. That's what it is, 142. S&P moves a lot, keep that in mind. NASDAQ pays a lot. And it moves a lot. What more can I say? Look at this New York, 179. You ignore the last two digits. London last night was 142. Let's see now. Let's see where I got in at. This one here paid out pretty good. And I'm glad I'm out of the trade, but because I'd be losing now. Remember, trade management, very important. Locking in about, that would be close, 80. 81 looks like. Be pretty close to that, that's for sure. So, let's go with 81 times 20 times 10 lots. That paid out $16,120. So it looks like another great day of trading. Fantastic way to start off the week. And on this day of trading, I added up all the ticks, whatever you want to call it. Worked out to be 340. Well over my 200 pips that I'm looking for daily. And those 340 pips paid out $32,440. I wanted to point out something I just figured out not too long ago, that on 3, possibly 4 of these instruments, pretty much every day, between London and New York, you can put in one trade and double your account. Yes, you heard me correct. Whether you start with 500 or 1,000. Remember, $500, you're going to do one mini. $5,000, you're going to do one standard. And in one trade, you can, in theory, double your account. I never thought that was possible. Certainly not with Forex, but on these 4 instruments, and I'm going to tell you which ones they are. They're the DAX 30 and NASDAQ 100 here, Russell, and the S&P 500. Out of those 4, pretty much every day, one of these, minimum, you can double your account. Now, if you want to know how that's possible, if you want more information on that, and if you truly like to double your account at least one day during the week, just get in contact with me, and I can explain it to you in much more detail. You need a good system, and you have to be a pretty good trader. Imagine doing NASDAQ and you put in a trade here, selling. Well, let's just say you're not going to double your account. You're going to blow up your account. And remember, when you're trading, you'll have to do the maximum lots that your account will handle. So in other words, $5,000 account, you'll be doing one standard lot. One of these days I'm going to do it. But when I'm doing 5 to 10 trades at a time, it is difficult for me to, hang around until it actually pays out. As when I see around 200 or more, I just close the trades, and I don't worry about what else is happening. Let's see now. If your system is not producing like my pip snagger, well, I suggest you get your hands on it. And if you want some more information, all you got to do is look right below this video. My pip snagger system, I do charge $250 for it. I teach how to trade the flow of the market. If you don't learn this, you are never going to succeed at trading. My system has 5 gigabytes of training. You'll get an exact copy of my system on your MT4 platform. Included are 5 MT4 templates, 10 custom indicators, and my favorite meter. I also threw in a lot of PDF books, a lot of Word documents, and 9 bonus videos. This is all just bonus stuff, which will give you a lot of training and education on how to trade the markets. Now, there's a lot of ways to trade. I do teach a lot of ways to trade. That's why there's 50 training videos. Each one is about 20 minutes long. Now, you can put this video on pause, running short of time, read everything here. If you have any questions, simple, pick up the phone and call me. If you live too far, here's my email address. Remember, there's an underscore right here. Now, I do prefer Skype. All you got to do is click on this link. We'll have Skype connection. And through Skype screen sharing, I'll give you a free session, answer your questions, give you some tips and tricks. And keep in mind, I do all of that with no obligation to you. Now, if you click on this link right here, you'll see 35 screenshots of all the systems I've been building over the years. So, it's time to wrap up this video. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So, until the next trading day for me and video, hopefully, and it should be tomorrow. I want to wish you good luck with your trading, and remember to keep yourself and your family safe. Okay, bye for now.